Hello? Hello? Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, Thelazor. Hi, Chica. Hi, Moppack. Hi, Jedi Kryptonian. Hi, Single Slayer. Hi, Doc Incredible. Hello. Hello, 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 Stale. How's everyone? How is everyone? Hi, Seki. Another 3 riveting hours of mushroom crabs. True. So true. So true. Hello, Kermit. Yours not busted? Weak? Weak? What do you mean weak? What do you mean weak? What are you trying to say, chump? Hi, True Patriot. Okay, so this is the new microphone. This is the Elgato Wave DX. This is a dynamic microphone, so it should be better for my untreated room. There should be a less reverb. You know what I mean? Less reverb to my voice, right? You can't hear my walls so much. Hopefully, that's the intention. That's the intention. You know what I mean? I was using a, what is it, condenser microphone before, which picks up everything. Like everything. It's designed for like a room that's treated with like sound dampening, right? But my room doesn't have that, so a dynamic microphone makes more sense for me. And that's what we're trying today. You know what I mean? Not really? I see. Long day today. It was nice to be here. Yeah. This week has been kind of crazy. Crazy. I don't hear the slight metallic reverb anymore, so I'm happy. Yeah. I don't hear it either. I hope everyone's having a nice day. How do I sound, though? How do I sound, guys? Do I sound okay? Do I sound good? Do I sound bad? Does the microphone sound higher quality? This is without well, there is an equalizer. About the same. Okay, you sound smelly. Sounds good. Okay, good. There is an equalizer applied, but it's literally like the default setting one. It's kind of dog shit. I haven't had time to adjust the equalizer at all, so sound good. About the same through my bone conduction headset. Okay, understood. But now we have things like we'll be able to hear things like, okay, let's say I get scared and I gasp. You should hear that better now. Bone phones? Is that a thing? I actually don't know what that is. Sounds like you're in the room with me. Good. That's a good thing. I think so anyways. Here, let me open this one. Your original audio was fine. I just took a drink from my Monster, and now it feels like there's a hair in my mouth. Clearly that came from the Monster can, right? Ew. You use vibrations against the bones in your ears? What? How does that work? Once we get going with the game, we might need more feedback on the balancing. Yeah. Furry tongue curse? Furry tongue? This is at worst the same as your previous mic, so no worries. Okay. Understood. They're good for like swimming and workouts, so not really the best audio from what I've heard. Oh, okay. Vibrates against the side of your head. I can send you a pic. Okay. It squishes your brain. It squishes your whole head. It puts your head in a vice and shakes it. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Oh my god, did you see all the mushroom crab? We're back on our bullshit again. We're back doing our bullshit again. Grog put Twitchy's head in hydraulic press. So true. Did you hear that if you don't use sweet scent, you find a secret shiny apparently, according to the wiki? What? Secret shiny? What's a secret shiny? You're telling me I shouldn't use sweet scent? Whoa. But this is so much more encounters per second. Always try for that one. What is the secret shiny? I'm curious now. I'm very curious. The picture of a shiny Zangoose in a pack with 4 vipers? No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. So you're saying I should just like, maybe I should just run back and forth in here? And not use sweet scent? And just do single encounters and maybe get a secret shiny? Whoa. That's crazy. I sent it to you? Okay, I'll see. I literally just woke up, guys. So like, I'm missing. I have not gone through my messages at all yet. I have like how many notifications? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a lot of notifications. Hold on. For context, if you aren't aware, Zangoose and Viper in the same enemy pack will attack each other. No, that's crazy. That's so sad. That's so sad. Bum, 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 bum. It's already 3 p.m. and the Bobo isn't out for delivery. Should I? No, Seki. Oh my god. Why does Amazon do that? Why do they say that they'll deliver something and they don't even try? They don't even try that day. That's ridiculous. Put yourself in a hydraulic press if it blah blah blah. Before they pass it off to DoorDash. Is that something they do? Did we get the ketchup right? I hope so. Remember I said that as it changed for out for delivery. Okay. I'm gonna try to walk back and forth with the bike now. One crab. Amazon's a tease. I feel like I need Swarm. It won't come till night? Aw. How do you feel about chocolate covered ants? Like, as a food item? I've never had it. I've had ants in Jello before, though. I mean, I like chocolate. Chocolate's pretty yummy. Look at this. Look at how shitty this encounter chance is. What the hell? What's happening right now? Look at this shit. Give me an encounter. Look at this. Knock the ants off the Jello before eating it. Can you give your opinion on something from your server? What is it? What is it? All right, it's very clear that not using Sweet Sense sucks. Oh yeah, you did say that there was cute AI stuff posted in my server. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I have to open. Whoa. Celis generated some stuff? I see. Wait, there's a bunch of stuff in here. It's me in a sundress. A wedding dress. Never goo. With a tank top. And then a turtleneck dress. Oh. I kind of like this light blue sundress the most. It's kind of see-through though. Why is it so see-through? Like you can see our silhouette through it. Why is it so see-through? Can you send us to take pictures of Twitchy in a wheat field? What that? How's my favorite orange bug tuber? Good. I'm good. So you can see through it. Duh. Oh. I should have known. I'm just dating then? What the? Was this about a sundress? People posted AI art of me in a sundress in my server. So I was looking at that one. Oh god, of course my throat already is like... Dude, I tried talking for today and it's just like freaking mucus in my throat. Mucus in my throat. Mucus in my throat. Just making stuff like impossible to speak. How does bug orange? Do you even eat oranges? Sometimes. I do need the vitamin C. Vitamin C is very good for you. It prevents scurvy. It prevents scurvy. Today's stream brought to you by the letter phlegm. I hate phlegm. Makes me grumpy. Maybe we should have bee drill for swarm. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should not care about if it's a boy or a girl. We can have bee drill instead. Now we have swarm. Also means higher chance of encounters here though. Like that. I look at a different Discord server and I see someone put a Jolteon in a hydraulic press. What are the chances of that? What? Is it like a Jolteon plushie? Oh my god, I forgot to refresh my... Okay, alright, let's just try doing this. Alright, we have Swarm now. Secret Shiny? Secret Shiny? Oh my god, what are the chances of that? Are you kidding me? A Zubat? Classy toy for looks of it and it explodes for some reason. You will explode. I think I already regret doing this. We'll have to try it out though. Alright. Obviously, beat drills are a lucky ticket. Clearly. Clearly. Goodness gracious, guys. I don't know. This week has been kind of crazy. This week has been kind of like brain-meltingly crazy. Maybe a real pirate if you don't get scurvy? Yah-ha-ha. Yah-ha-ha-ha-ha. I feel like there's so much stress going on. You know what I mean? Like, I can't catch a break recently. I just want to stream. I just want to stream and not think about it. I just want to stream and not think about it. Not think about anything. I just want to take it easy. I wish I was a full-time streamer. That way I wouldn't have to worry about work. Because work is cringe. Work is mega cringe. You know what I mean? Yeah, but then streaming becomes work. I know. Which is kind of sad. How do I stream full time, but it be constantly full of joy and whimsy, and never have the idea of it becoming work? I don't like how just tried. This is the gross pulsing, the thing big hornets do. You'd make less than a quarter than you do now, and likely max out at 20k if you do exceptionally well. Yeah, I know. It's hard to get by on streamer bucks. It's just work is cringe, and life is cringe. I just want to stream video games. It's true. It's true, it's true. Buggy time. Yeah. Buggy time. Do you guys hear my keyboard at all? I don't think OBS is picking it up. Someone caught Mewtwo. Okay. Nobody nope. Alright. Understood. Understood. As Reddit EC states, the neat shall rule the world. No, I can't hear it? Okay. Hi, Lonesome Wolves. How are you? We will find the shiny soon. Inshallah. A job that you can stream become a sure like bags might be doing in the near future. Oh my god. Bagman. Bagman doesn't stream. Yeah, I wish he would stream. I wish Bagman was streaming right now. But he hates us. Bagman hates us. If he doesn't stream, what's gonna happen? Part of the water. Ew. Whoa. Does it mean it will be unstoppable? His job isn't making him hate life itself yet? I see. I see. Alright, I have a good feeling about today, guys. I have a good feeling about today. I have a good feeling about today. It's been a rough week so far. It's been a rough and stressful week so far. That today is the day we find the shiny. You have about anime you want to watch? Okay. Well, I also... Okay, yeah, I do want to watch... I want to rewatch Slime anime. What microphone? This is the Elgato Wave DX. Hello, Bagman. We were just talking about you. About how you hate us and you don't go live. This is the one I talked to you about, Bagman. The one I was like, oh, I was considering this one because I need a dynamic microphone. Doing well, how about yourself? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to survive. I'm going live 4 times this week. Oh, yay! I can't wait to see Bagman stream. They're talking about you. Your chat misses you so much they talk about you in my chat. How are you, Bug? I'm good. I'm doing okay. I'm trying to survive. This week has been stressful. I'm trying for it to be less stressful. So we're streaming. Tell them to shut the fuck up. What even is your day job anyways? All I know is you work nights. I'm a security guard. I stare at cameras all day. The main stressful part of it isn't so much the job itself. It's mainly just the hours are kind of ridiculous sometimes. He's an energy vampire. Stop bringing me up in other people's streams. It's rude. Fair. Stare. I mentioned Vegman here because I can't bully him on the stream. He needs to be bullied. And your first shift relief is unreliable. She's been getting better lately. She's been getting better about showing up on time, which is pretty good. Thank you for the 7 stream streak. There's like a hair in my mouth. I'm gonna cry, bros. I'm gonna cry. Why is there a hair in my mouth? Your compound eyes to see a boon at your job? True! Thank you for the 7 stream streak. I also thank Tholazor for the 85 stream streak. And Doc Incredible for the 3 stream streak. How is your... how is my first shift still have a job? How does Relief still have a job? It's because we need the bodies in the room. We're that understaffed. We're extremely understaffed. So I think they're already set on replacing her. Even if she were to improve now, I think they're gonna replace her no matter what. Which is kind of a pity for her because she just started like new car payments. But now she won't be able to afford them. Really, really a pity for her. Womp womp. I mean, yeah. I mean, she chose to get written up twice. And then when confronted about it, like, hey, you're chronically late. You know, this isn't a good look for you. The client is already upset with you. And she was just like, oh, I might as well just go ahead and put my 2 weeks notice in then. Is what she was saying. And then she didn't. She just said that, like, oh, I'll just leave then. Just kind of the mentality she gave to the manager. And then she didn't. So I don't know. Gonna get repoed. It's not hard to be responsible. She just constantly blame traffic this, traffic that. No, it's the fact that she's just chronically late. She would constantly do stuff like, oh, she wants to go, every time she would relieve me, she would have like a bunch of coffees and like food and stuff that she would have in preparation for her shift. But like on our sites, we have coffee and like a cafeteria already. Hi Arnold. Let's leave then. She did not in fact leave. Yeah, typically bad, then leave earlier. Well, that's kind of the mindset that a lot of people have nowadays. People like, this is okay, quite literally. All right, when I was working my office job, I was considered one of the good young employees, so much so that higher ups asked me, hey Twitchy, you're one of the good ones. Why is it that younger workers are so unreliable nowadays? And the example they gave me was that, okay, it used to be that, let's say you start work at 8. You leave, it takes 30 minutes to get there. You leave at 7:30 to go there. All right. Oh no, there's traffic. Now you show up at 8:10 because of traffic. It made you late. Instead of leaving 10 minutes earlier so that you show up on time, new workers nowadays will instead just be late every single day. That's what they'll do. That's the example they use. And they showed me the proof. And yeah, that is something it looks like that nowadays a lot of young people are just doing. And this person is not a young person. My relief is not a young person. She has like 2 kids. You know what I mean? She's very much so an adult. She's young in spirit, acts like a toddler. Does it mean she's not a young person, unfortunately? I see. By quitting, people work the absolute bare minimum in order to not get fired. I don't know if I like calling that quiet quitting. I don't know if I like to call it, I don't know if that even makes any sense, quiet quitting, because that's not even really quitting. Doing the bare minimum in order to not get fired? I mean, that's just the bare minimum. That's the worst thing. Most quiet quitters aren't even doing the bare minimum. They just assume their boss won't go through the effort of firing. She doesn't do the bare minimum. She actually is one of the better employees when it comes to actually doing the work in the room. She's just late. She's just constantly late. And this is a position where I can't just leave when my time is up. If I have to stay like a single minute over, I'm getting overtime that day. No matter what. If I stay a single minute over, I'm getting overtime that day. And now someone's gonna be like, why do you have overtime? And I'm just gonna be like, so-and-so is late. Maybe she's working another job? I don't know. I don't think so. Bum, bum, bum. Saying true. You feel like this financially benefits you? Dude, it's just so... I got so mad. I got so mad last week because I had worked 2 12-hour shifts. Okay. 2 12-hour shifts that week. In both those days, it's like, okay, I just finished my 12-hour shift. It's about time to be relieved soon. she was late. The first time she was late by 30 minutes. The second time she was late for by a whole hour. Which was ridiculous. Because now it means I worked a 12.5-hour shift and a 13-hour shift. It's just tiresome that even like the senior employees that I work alongside with, one of them walked in and was like, "Man, you must be getting tired of this," and I'm like, I just laughed. I didn't say anything. That's not just being late anymore. Yeah. With someone who doesn't have any respect for your personal time, you might get paid for the hour, but you're still an hour. You can be relaxing at home after a 12-hour shift. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't respect my time. Maybe I should just yell at her. Maybe the next time she's late, I should just be like... I should just yell at her. Though people will be like, oh, you're creating a hostile work environment. It's becoming a hostile work environment, but you constantly cutting into my time. Like, I need to go home. I have things to do. Every time I get stuck at work for longer, that's a day I can't do laundry anymore. You know? And sometimes I need to do laundry that day. And there's been more than a few times it's like, oh, well, I can't do laundry anymore because I had to stay over an hour, 2 hours sometimes. Sometimes I just have to work an extra 4 hours just because of her. Start the paper trail. She's already been written up twice. That's why they're probably going to replace her no matter what. Because she's already made a bad impression in front of the client. The client wants her gone. The client wants her gone. I think it's already too late for her. Understood. I was still filing a complaint though, just a driving home. Right. That's fair. She took one look at you and thought, oh, she's an ant. She probably loves to work, not knowing you're actually a wasp. I'm gonna turn on this one. I'm turning on this one. I'm turning on this image. I love it. I love this meme. Is it a good one? Watch this be when the shiny arrives. Watch this meme be what causes the shiny to arrive. That would be ridiculous. And it would ruin the clip forever. Let's go RNG. Yeah. Animu? Oh yeah, Animu. I wanna rewatch slime anime. I only watched like... I didn't watch very far into it. Well, back then it was current content, but now I hear there's like a bajillion seasons of it. I want to watch slime anime. What else do I want to watch? I want to rewatch Hellsing Ultimate. That's another good one. I like Hellsing Ultimate a lot. I want to watch Amen. Remember his bunny figure? Hellsing Ultimate is one of my favorite all time. Twitchy base, yeah. Dude, Hellsing Ultimate comes from a time when stuff was cool for the sake of being cool, right? Like, who cares? Who cares what the details are? Like, that's just cool. Alucard is cool. Alucard is a big red trench coat with a big red hat, and he just fucks shit up. That's his whole job. Bitches love cannons. How about abridged? What about the original thing? The Bird of Hermes? What about watching the whole thing? So if we just watched a bridge, then we're not getting the whole story. Sarah's got them anti-material cannons. Oh yeah. JK, thanks so much for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Box Squad sends their regards. Hello, JK. How are you? How are you? Did you have a good stream? Did you have a good stream? Painkiller, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I'm Twitchy Buggy. I have a new microphone. I hope I sound okay. How goes the shiny hunt? We are 9,226 encounters deep. And we have not found the shiny mushroom crab yet. I hope we find it soon. Tora Libra, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa. How dare you splat? Trapped at work all day? Just popped in to say hi, chat? Alright. Hello, Gallant. I hope work is okay. I hope you have a good day at work. Playing the new Hoyo Animal Crossing clone? Animal Crossing clone? Not even a third away on the rate? Good luck? Yeah. Not even a third of the way. We're gonna find it next encounter, for sure. For sure, for sure. For sure, next encounter, for sure. You just made their own. I got picked for a beta test for it? Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. So Buggy, this round you're gonna get it. Come on, shiny mushroom. Yeah, we're gonna find it this time for real, for real. For real, no cap. So when you hit 30k, what crimes do you commit against the devs? I don't know. What crimes will I commit against the devs? Maybe I will call them stinky. Maybe I'll write them a letter calling them stinky. Wow, that's a very good first time chat. You kiss boys? I mean, kissing boys is quite nice. Make them grind a 1 in 30k shiny. Yeah. Clearly, we're gonna be a 1 in 100k shiny. Clearly, we're only a 10th of the way there, not a third of the way there. How would I get started going into the security job market? You need to check your local laws first, and look into what it takes to become a security guard and what kind of security guard you want to do. Security work varies a lot, by the way, because it is like, it varies. It can vary from stuff like being a scarecrow in a receptionist desk all day to, oh, you're sitting in the back of an armored truck with a shotgun and you blow up anyone who doesn't do a special knock. It can be pretty wild sometimes. And then pushing things more so if you're like an ex-military type, security starts to turn more into like private military contractor stuff, and it's like, oh, now you're a sniper on an oil rig and you shoot at Syrian pirates for a living. But I don't do that. I just stare at cameras. Or you could go to Kuwait and train people on how to fight and get paid in gold bars or something. Not yet, anyways. I don't think I'm hard enough to do that kind of work. I'm very much so I'm just a regular bug. I thought you were shooting from an oil rig this entire time. Kind of unemployed at the moment, but looking at a new start. Well, security is a very good job market to get into because they always need people. I promise you, you're very likely to get a job in security, like a starter job, you know, like an unarmed job, very easily. Especially if you have, if you apply to a major company, and it doesn't matter if you have it doesn't matter what your education requirements are, because I've worked with people who are high school dropouts before. And as long as they get trained well, they do a pretty good job. We had an employee who did a very good job, who was a high school dropout. Her only problem was she was very bad with customer service. She didn't know how to make emails look nice. No matter how much I trained her. Bug Rock Security Company? No. I don't think I'll have a security firm. Dude, that was kind of like that. Honestly, I didn't expect to get into security when I was first creating the lore for my VTuber model. Unironically, the lore for Twitchy when she was an office lady was that she worked for a security firm called Grubco Security Solutions, GCSS, and that she was the unpaid intern that gave coffee to everyone. That was literally the lore for my original VTuber model. But now I decided to push a more sci-fi thing for the lore, and now Grubco Security Solutions is more like a logistical supplier. And now I'm in a deep space freighter of a spaceship. Why does an email need to look nice? Is it legible and convey the point? And now you don't play Star Citizen. I still play things like Star Sector. I just haven't played it in a while. I can still play Star Sector any day. You know what I mean? I love Star Sector. Space truckers, let's go. Doesn't everybody use ChatGPT for emails now? I think if any of our employees upload any of our content into a AI model at all, I think they will get fired on the spot due to the sensitive nature of the work we do. They should not be using ChatGPT in our emails. And an AI should not be training off of them. Rolling out in-house AI? Oh boy. You should do some crazy stuff. You should totally send did you guys hear that I think Grok has a wallet technically like a Bitcoin wallet, and was convinced to send a bunch of money to some other person because they traded Grok a NFT, and the NFT contained instructions in Morse code on how to send money to a particular wallet, and Grok just did it, or some other bank AI did it. Grok got scammed, yeah. In the Star Wars universe, what faction would you join? Is Republic or Empire? I would probably want to be a TIE fighter pilot. But knowing me, I'd probably end up not being very good at it and end up just being like a troop transport pilot. That's what I would do. Barrel's Scrab. Thanks so much for the follow. Thank you. TIE Avenger time. I like TIE fighters. I would love to be a pirate in Star Wars. Turn you into a gonk droid to make you sweep the floors. That's not what gonk droids do. Gonk droids are batteries. You need a PokeMMO? First time I see you in this section, honestly. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I've got less than 200 hours of playtime. I haven't even beat a region yet, technically. See, I've got 115 hours. I've got 8 badges, so I'm not shiny locked, but I haven't beat the Elite Four because the Elite Four kicked my butt. And I'm shiny hunting for Paris. But yeah, this game has been my fixation for I think about a month now. I usually stream on the weekends. Is the thing. I do long streams on the weekends. On the weekdays, I've been streaming on weekdays less and less, to be honest. But this week I've got a fully booked schedule, so I'll be streaming today, on Thursday, on Friday night, and also Saturday. Well, it's not all of that will be PokeMMO. That's not true. You have to beat the Elite Four to unlock shiny hunting. No, that's not true, because I literally checked the support page for PokeMMO. The support page for PokeMMO says otherwise. Here, I can link it for you. This is the support page. Just click 8 badges on there, and it'll show you. This is the official support page for PokeMMO. If what you're saying is true, it means the support page is wrong. They just locked the encounter counter behind the Elite Four. I thought otherwise, my bad. Yeah, no, it's no problem. That's the thing. That's the thing with PokeMMO, is that there's a lot of, like, hearsay. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hearsay. Every time anything is talked about in PokeMMO, there's always just, like, rumors people are going off of. And that's why stuff like the support page had to be created. Because people just didn't know. And honestly, I didn't know. I was shiny hunting for a while, not knowing if I was actually shiny locked or not. So you just had to, like, you have to really dig for this information, which is really unfortunate. Because the encounter counter was something that was a barrier to entry for shiny hunting. Well, there's a modded one you can get, and that's what I'm using. I'm just using a modded one. I mean, who knows? Maybe I am actually shiny locked. Unless a dev comes in and tells me otherwise, I'm just gonna follow what the support page says. Why did they lock shinies? Do you have any shinies yet? No, I don't. I don't. Bum, 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 bum. Was someone posted the Jolteon in your meme channel? Oh boy. I don't have any shinies yet. I would like to, though. Part of me also kind of wants to, like, shiny hunt to also prove that the support page is right. Why not beat the Elite Four then? Because I tried twice on stream and they kicked my ass. I tried to beat them with a mono bug type team. And I have no problem beating the Elite Four. It's beating Gary at the end. Gary is a fucking cheater. Gary is a fucking cheater, bro. Dude, he landed so I lost against Gary because he landed a 10% chance to burn on my pincer. So it killed Pincer past his focus sash. He landed that. I missed a 80 accuracy sleep powder on my Venomoth, which got Venomoth killed practically for free. And then Rhyperior knows Heat Crash, which Rhyperior should, which is a meta pick, by the way. He doesn't even learn until Gen 9. So it's just like, okay. And apparently what happens is that the movesets of the Pokemon will change depending on your team. So because I had so many people weak to fire, they have fire moves. And I've noticed that throughout the game. Like, more and more people will just have Fire Punch for no reason, right? And then for the third form, Shiny Paris on Cobblemon. Should I? Well, I lost my my shiny hunting streak on Cobblemon. Some Distic AI. Yeah, if you brought a team that was weak to electric moves, then Rhyperior would bring electric moves instead of Heat Crash. That's what he would do. It's because PokeMMO appeals to a hardcore audience, which is kind of silly. It's like, it's Pokemon. This is a kid's game. Guys, this is a kid's game. You know what I mean? But if that's what people want to do, that's what they want to do. It just means that I just don't want to deal with the Elite Four right now. I'd rather just go ahead and start shiny hunting. And it's not like I'm even shiny hunting to sell. I'm shiny hunting for my own consumption. Like, I like Paris. Paris is my favorite bug type. I just want them. I just want them. I'm going to give them an Everstone and then use them as my starter when I start another region. I mean, online knickers a kid and anyone's sane. I'm not gonna attack them like that. It's just people. Some people like hardcore stuff. Some people like really, really hardcore stuff. I wouldn't say that this is super hardcore. It's just at a level where it's like gimmicks are suddenly not as feasible as before, right? A gimmick like a mono bug type team gets even harder because the AI will just punish you for it. I have to work like probably 3 times harder than the average person playing the game to make my team work. You know what I mean? Honestly, if I was to redo the Gary fight, I would start with Beedrill. I would start with Beedrill. He would probably start with Arcanine, and I would definitely do a Poison Spike setup, because I don't think he brings Rapid Spin. I mean, if he brings Rapid Spin, it means he countered me. It means he changed his moveset just to bring Rapid Spin on someone. I don't know who on his team who would know it. Wait, no! Toxic Spikes actually is bad for me, because then my 2 Sleep Powder Mons on my team won't be able to sleep anyone. That's so sad. Frick. Oh my god. That's crazy. It's crazy because I can't punish the swap outs that Gary does. I can't punish the swaps, but without putting down something like toxic spikes. Maybe what I need is a stealth rock setter. Not to be offensive, to be honest, the game was designed around you having multiple types. Monotype bug is supposed to be hard like that. Rapier is destroyed, for example, by Aquajet for Alligator. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Yeah, I know the average player. I know the average player has a probably more balanced team than I. That's just not what I wanted to do. I enjoy my gimmicks. I think it's fun to make gimmicks work, and I did make it work. I made it work for 8 whole badges. The game is practically already done. I just haven't beat Gary. Because like I said, I've got no problem beating everyone else. It's just Gary. Gary cheats. Alright, good to head out. Have a great stream. Wish you the best RNG. Alright, take care of Los the Wolves. Yeah, it's not offensive to point that out. Yeah, I know everyone's probably gonna have much better teams than me. People are probably also buying Pokemon off the GTL. I also like to use mons that are all OT. I went out and caught all my mons. Mono bug types sounds fun challenge. Yeah, it is a fun challenge. Like I said, I've made it work all the way to 8 badges. Gary cheating is canon. Smell you later, Twerp. Yeah. It's just so weird to me to shiny lock to past all the way past 8 badges and then treat beating the progressing through 99% of the game as a captcha. That's so weird to me. Just to protect this esoteric thing that people keep talking about to me called the player economy, about shinies, and I'm just like, I don't interact with the player economy. All I've done is sell scythers. I've sold scythers to the player economy. That's it. And I haven't even used that money yet. I still have that money in my inventory. So you can randomly find a shiny before that if you're progressing the story and not hunting for them? How can they tell what's what? I don't know. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's possible before you even have 1 badge to find a shiny within your first 8 hours of playing. You're only shiny locked if you stay at a badge for too long. And the devs themselves say that the moment you unlock level 100 obedience in any game, aka the 8th badge, then you're good to go. If you keep playing without progressing, yeah. Yeah, if you look at the support page, it tells you the exact hours that they're looking at. Like, what's the exact threshold where you get shiny locked. Yeah. That's what they'll do. I think you know how it feels to watch some people squabble over pointless VTuber stuff from the outside. Yeah, none of that player economy stuff matters. It's just they have in life, so they cling to it. It's... I unironically believe that there are people who have probably invested real life money in this game behind stuff like shinies, and it's just like the devs have kind of done a lot to coddle the shiny market for that reason. I'm just a new player, right? I'm just a new player, and I'm just telling it how I see it, right? You make shinies harder to get, you invent mechanics like shiny locking, and then you lock it all behind a donator status to make it unlocked. It's like, okay, that's just weird. You know, that's just suspicious to me. You know what I mean? I'm just telling it how I see it. If they don't want me to perceive it that way, then they have to change how they do things, because that's just not gonna, like, no one's gonna convince me that that's okay. Like, I get, oh, people might be botting. Well, I mean, What about all the regular players? Are they just not important? Oh, it sucks to be them. Just beat our cheating AI. Ad break. Do. So about that weather. Upset because it's pay to win. I literally made a point earlier that every shiny hunter in the category has donator status. Just saying, earlier when I checked, everyone who was shiny hunting in the category has donator status in this game. So just think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Do. I have the donuts stuff for the sake of shiny hunting. Yeah. Like, that's why I'm saying that it's very clear, you know what I mean? It seems very clear-cut to me. They make the shiny rate more difficult and invent mechanics like shiny locking solely so that they can sell donator status more. And don't get me wrong, I think PokeMMO needs to find a way to sustain itself, right? Obviously, it needs to get money, some form of income in so they can afford their servers. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm just saying that's just how it is. Like, I'm just noticing, hey, this is a thing. I don't necessarily agree with it. You know, but so my protest against not agreeing with it is I'm just not gonna get donator status. I'll shiny hunt without it. You know what I mean? Premium players is free-to-play players? Yeah. I don't mind being a free-to-play player. I don't mind if things take a long time because I'm here for the long haul anyways. If I was like a premium player, then I would just jump ahead of everyone that, you know, who would want to play with me. The whole appeal for PokeMMO for me is that any one of my viewers can make an account, come play, and hang out with me at any point, right? Mount Moon is not that far into the game of Kanto. Anyone could come here and shiny hunt with me if they wanted to. You know what I mean? I wonder, Zach. They have to be the gyms first? Yeah, they have to beat Brock. If they want to get to Mount Moon, they have to beat Brock. That's it. I mean, to shiny hunt with you? They can shiny hunt for a little bit. For a few hours, for at least a stream. It seems like a lot of artificial difficulty inflation for the sake of trying to get you to donate to skip the grind. I can tell, okay, it's not solely just for the donation thing. I can also tell the way people whisper about this thing called the player market all the time. I can tell the devs have taken a lot of care into maintaining it, right? Now, I don't fully understand it, right? I don't fully understand why it's important to maintain a player economy and stuff like that, right? Or how to best maintain it in general. But it's very clear that they care about it. Right. Means there's still a massive grind even if you donate for shiny hunting at least? Yeah. It's very clear that they care about it quite a lot. So it's more than just like donate to skip the grind, you know, because it's not even necessarily skipping the grind. It's just donating for like a slight advantage, which a lot of shiny hunters will pay for. They know shiny hunters will pay for it at least. The better at least. I don't like seeing War Thunder model being applied to stuff that orders of magnitude less effort to make. Something some people could do if they wanted to. The way you can buy donors on the GTL. Yeah, I did notice that. People buy donator passes and then sell them in game and then get money. Get the in-game currency that way. Lie, they have not? If they cared about that at all, they would have reduced the amount of hidden ability mons coming out of mysterious balls during the event season? Really? You see, I don't even know anything about that. I'm sorry. I'm still a very new player. So I don't know. Is a hidden ability mon like a super valuable commodity? Is that not something you can just go out and find? Some of them are? It was? Oh. Like, for example, I was given, Mr. 3H gave me, had given me some, event Pokeball things. And I got some hidden ability Pokemon. I got, like, a Gyarados with Moxie. Which is pretty cool. I haven't used it, though. It's okay, you'll learn people make 500k Pokeyen an hour in this game. Donators are 700k, so most people know that I buy them off the GTL without actually swiping. So item market, donator, 700k, I see. And that's 7 days of donator. So they do like a money grinding strat and they get this. And then they hope to remake that amount of money in 7 days. Is the 5% money gain from trainers enough? I guess so. Other people know more about it than me. Who knows, maybe there is some really affordable recursive donator status that I'm just not familiar with. Maybe I made a mistake and just assumed that everyone who has donator status paid for it with real life money. As long as you can buy it in game, that's better at least. Because there's something called gym reruns and trainer reruns. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Well, that's something I hadn't considered, and I'll admit that, you know. Like I said, I assumed everyone who had donator status just bought it all with real life money. But if it's an option that you can just buy from the GTL, well... I'm gonna say I almost beat Gary with the Mon, then Gary cheats with a Hyper Potion, then starts sweeping my team. Well, using items is something the trainers always do. I have my shinies without any boosts. Well, I'm not intimidated by the shiny grind. I'm just upset more so by shiny locking existing. Like, I don't mind the 1 in 30k rates because, like I said, I'm in here for the long haul and these shinies are for my own consumption. And like, the only way that like, when I say for my own consumption, I mean I don't intend to sell them. They're for me, right? The shiny Paris that I'm going for will be for me, right? So I want to do a shiny only run? Yeah. I think shiny locking is a pretty stupid system if you've already got the rate really cranked up. And I just don't feel like it's fair to say it's an anti-botting measure. You're gonna eat the Paris to consume? Well, I say that as a consumer in the context of, like, a market, right? Huge drama of when they announced it, by the way. I mean, there's still drama today. Because here I am talking about it, you know what I mean? I'm not like a huge content creator in this space, you know. I'm a Star Citizen streamer and I just have a Pokemon fix right now, right? And I just wanted to play a game where my viewers can join me, right? And come hang out with me. And I think PokeMMO does a really good job of bringing out my yapping, right? It's just it's not an authentic experience to, like, I expected to get into Kanto and I expected to have the Kanto experience. Instead, I've got a slightly modified, slightly hardcoreified experience. Meanwhile, I can understand some of it because they've got because, like, while the NPCs have options to better moves, so do I, because I can also go out and buy TMs for newer moves from newer gens and stuff like that, right? But the main thing that really bothers me is just the shiny locking, because it's like, I think the idea of doing a shiny only run, especially when it's so, the rate is so difficult, the rate is so high, like it's so difficult to find one, makes it an amazing challenge run, you know? But now people just can't do that anymore. Now they just can't do that anymore. Quite literally, it feels like favorite Pokemon? Paris. It's not hard to beat 8 gyms. Well, it'll be hard to beat 8 gyms if you're trying to do a shiny only run and the only shiny you have, you need to find a shiny within the first 8 hours before you fight Brock. You know what I mean? Then after that, you get shiny locked and you're just not going to find one anymore. And remember, your starters are shiny locked. You do it after beating one region, but then you're out one region. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of ridiculous that, oh, the game doesn't start until you beat the game. Isn't that kind of like ass backwards to me? It feels ass backwards to me, right? What? They can do it, but they have to beat one region. They jump to a new region because then they wouldn't get shiny. Yeah, that's the whole thing I'm saying. It feels ass backwards. To start your challenge, you have to beat the whole game. You have to decide what region do you give the least amount of care for. And it's just like, that's silly. That's silly. You know? If I wanted to do a shiny only run, I wouldn't do it on PokeMMO anymore. It just means I'm not playing your game anymore. I would just play on like in an actual Pokemon game. I think you're kind of leaping here with that. No, I'm not. I'm not leaping with that. You quite literally, if you beat an entire region, you have beaten the game. You have beaten one of the games in its entirety, right? The only thing left for you to do in that region is like your own self-proclaimed goals. So quite literally, if they shiny lock behind, if they were to move the shiny lock to behind the Elite Four or something, then literally you have to beat the game to hunt for shinies. You beat the story, not the game. I see. Well. Okay, that's just my wording. If you don't like my wording, then people don't like my wording. This is how I see it. In PokeMMO, beating the game is beating all 5 regions. Yeah, but I mean, shinies aren't necessary for beating the game. That's kind of crazy to me too, Barrels, because I've also been trying to look at PokeMMO teams to join, right? I've been looking at teams to join for a while, now, and a lot of them require that you have all 5 regions beat. Is there no teams at all anymore that exist for like people just progressing through the game? You have to already be at the end game, the post game of all regions before you can join a team? Isn't that kind of crazy? I was looking at shiny hunting teams and it's like I can't join any of them because I don't have the hours and I don't have the shinies and I'd have to beat all 5 regions. And I'm still waiting because I want to play through the rest of the game with Seki. I'm gonna lie, it seems to me like PokeMMO filters out anyone who isn't sweaty very hard. That's kind of like, right. If they don't want that impression, then something has to change, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm kind of getting that feeling too. Even if there's some parts of it that I'm not really intimidated by. My team wants shiny hunters, just shiny wars. That's why we make a requirement to beat all 5 regions. I see. Dr. Lolime! Brolime, how are you? Hello, Brolime. Did you have a good stream? Did you have a good stream? What were you playing? Lime Raid, Lime Raid, Lime Raid. Fiddle with pointy metal? What do you mean? Are you like sharpening knives on stream or something? Playing with knives? Whoa. You filter by this game I'm way too casual? I can understand wanting the all 5 regions unlocked for Shiny Wars, but it's also like... Aren't Shiny Wars teams only groups of 25, and yet some of these teams have like 200 plus people in them, and they still have that as a requirement? Are they all in Shiny Wars? Grandman, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Just commitment. We don't want to recruit players who want to join and immediately leave or become inactive because they get bored. I can understand that, but it's also just... Look, I can understand that. It's just I'm saying the bar entry is kind of high because it's like there's no teams for progression. I haven't seen a single team for someone just progressing through the game posted on the PokeMMO forum. It doesn't exist. I haven't seen it. To be real, PokeMMO turns me away in general, which is kind of sad because I really want to play this game with you. Easy Mushroom. What were you doing with your knives, bro, Lime? Do you have like a scary knife? Do you have like a bro has like a crazy CS:GO karambit knife or something? Is that what's going on? You are so cute. Oh, thank you. I try to be cute. I'd rather play Pokemon ROM hacks, you know? Yeah, but like what's gonna happen if I want to shiny hunt in the ROM hack? Becky. What's gonna happen? Easy Mushroom, thanks so much for the follow. Are you gonna be stuck? Are we gonna be stuck somewhere as I shiny hunt? Then we shiny hunt together? Duh. I see. A multiplayer ROM hack would still be kind of fun. Played Pokemon a billion times. I don't really care what we do. I see. Well, then that means you would still be down for PokeMMO, right? Hee 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 hee. The beat the regions or make your own team? Yeah, I was considering making a VTuber team. I was considering making a VTuber team for PokeMMO. That might be worthwhile. Because I've met a cool VTuber. I met a cool VTuber. She might already be part of a team though. But then some of my other friends might be playing this game soon. Making my own team might be cool. Or maybe I should just apply to some teams and see if they'll make an exception. I don't know. But I kind of don't want any of them to force me to include tags in my stream title though. PokeMMO is anti-fun. But look, the person is a big whale lord. Just make a team yourself. I love your outfit. Thank you. You have a big whale lord in other games, and they follow you around. Oh, they're being forced to use tag. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're forced to. I just noticed a lot in the PokeMMO category. People use tags for what team they're in, like clan tags. And I'm just like, if I join a team and they ask me to put that on my stream, I might get upset. Which is kind of why I think maybe starting my own team is the play. It's not keeping or sweating. You have to understand that teams have a limit of 150 members. They want committed long-term players they don't have to keep at. Picking and re-adding every 2 seconds. All regions requirements are because most teams host events that happen across all regions for you. I see. I mean, a lot of that isn't explained anywhere. You know what I mean? But I understand. Like, I can understand, like, the kicking and re-adding. That's a typical MMO thing. People just can become inactive in guilds and stuff, right? It's MMO stuff. But a limit of 150 members? It's... How big does a Pokemon team need to be? I'm actually kind of confused by that. Are there events that use all 150 members of a Pokemon team? Once again, just make your own. Yeah, I might just have to make my own. What would I call it if I made my own team? Wow, all 150 members in a guild doing stuff together. That's crazy. You have viewers and friends to play with. They could all be in the team. That's true. In our Shining Wars, 135 members were active and signed up. There were 115 were IRL AFK. Whoa, okay. That's pretty wild, actually. That's pretty wild. That's so many people. Twitchy's Hive. We're in a small guild in Guild Wars 2. My oldest member was last online over 4 years ago, and there were a dozen online in the last month, so not so bad. So not bad. I see. I mean, honestly, like, there is a point I do have to admit. There's also, like, I'm fickle as well, right? I'm a variety streamer. My Pokemon fixation could end at any point. The thing is, I've already had a Star Citizen guild, and the Star Citizen guild is dead, right? Because I stopped playing Star Citizen. Because some part of the game pisses me off now. You know what I mean? And if I'm already feeling this kind of way about PokeMMO, who knows? Maybe PokeMMO will filter me at some point. So me starting a team could be a bad idea. That's kind of why joining a team seems like more appealing. But if they're just gonna make the requirements too high, then I guess I just won't be part of a team. Like I said, I would do all the regions. I actually want to. It's just, I want to do them with Seki. But it seems like now, with all the different changes the game has made, the overall mentality and like kind of like the decisions the devs have made pertain to some stuff, it's kind of filtered Seki. It's kind of filtered who I'm gonna play with. The game is super grind now, and I don't mind grinds. I don't mind grinds, genuinely. Genuinely, I don't mind grinding MMOs. That's just the MMO thing. Seki, like, if I asked you, like, to play PokeMMO with me next week, would you play it with me? I'll be real. I'm waiting. He must be typing. He's typing up a storm. Okay, so if you stop playing after making a guild, it's a game, so people should just have fun, not feel pressure to have commitments to it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Basically, just have fun. Yeah. My idea of fun is my idea of fun makes people bewildered sometimes. Basically, my beginning streams for PokeMMO was me EV training in Route 1 with a Beedrill. And like speed EV training with Beedrill and a Bellsprout. No. Yeah, I'll have to think of a team name then. They can invite friends to it. You played Star Citizen so much you made a guild. So yeah, we know you had a weird idea of fun. Are we gonna join Petrucci's Discord or Shiny Hunter's Paradise? Let's say if she might teach you a lot herself, give you a perspective of why things are the way they are. Understood. Like, I recognize I'm a new player. I haven't been around as long. This game is... PokeMMO has been around since like 2012, right? So there's a lot of context and nuance I'm not familiar with. I'll admit that, right? It's just... people gotta understand what I'm feeling is how other new players feel as well. If I'm feeling this way about certain things, then I can't help but be like, I can't help but assume other new players feel this way as well. And as I explain them to people in my chat, people who I want to come play with me, it's filtering them. You know what I mean? It's literally filtering them. People in my chat earlier today are saying that this game feels like it's too hardcore for them. Which is kind of sad because I want people to come and play with me. You know, it's a hard sell. It's a hard sell. It's genuinely a hard sell. While I'm not like filtered by the grind, and I can find my own goals that, like, you know, I don't need to beat the Elite Four to have fun, right? As long as they don't restrict the shiny, they don't shiny lock me or something, like they don't move the shiny lock requirement or something. I don't need to beat the Elite Four to have fun, but I am some small content creator trying to basically encourage people to play this game, and PokeMMO is making it exceedingly difficult. You know what I mean? You've been complaining about this whole time? Alright, fine. Never mind. I don't know. I guess I'll talk about something else. Apparently I've been complaining about the game the whole time. I guess I have been. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. This week has been rough. I'm sorry. I don't mean to diss people's games if they love it. Like, if you love this game, I'm not gonna diss anymore. I'll talk about something else. Hi, Newt. I don't come off as rude at all when I say this, but the new player opinion holds little value for a reason. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I unironically say I'm just some small content creator. The devs don't have any reason to listen to what I say. Even if I was huge, the devs are just their own entity. They can do whatever. It's interesting to me. Yeah, the devs tend to listen to middle ground between new and experience. I kind of wish the devs had like a little voting system like old school RuneScape does. You know, like people could go and vote on stuff, on features and the like. Hey Twitchy, what all consoles do you have? Somewhere in this house is a PlayStation 2 and a Sega Genesis and a Wii, and I have a Game Boy Advance SP and a Nintendo 3DS XL. Old school RuneScape has an insanely hardcore player base. The game doesn't feel like it was built specifically for them. All I'm saying is that some people here are jumping the gun, making assumptions, or overthinking it. When I started this game, I beat 2 regions in 2 months only, but just understanding type advantages and applying it. I see. I understand. I've deliberately chosen I've chosen the path of shooting myself in the foot by wanting to do a mono bug type scheme. I don't know. I just really want to post on like the PokeMMO Reddit my Hall of Famers after beating Kanto and showing that it's all bug types. Genuinely, I think that would be so cool. But it's been exceedingly difficult because Gary cheats. All my experience in this game is Twitchy Paris hunting. Posting on Reddit? I've never posted on Reddit with my VTuber account a single time. That'd probably be my first post. That was your first mistake. Redditor? I guess I'm a Redditor now. I guess I'm a Redditor now. Honestly, what social media platform is the best kit for PokeMMO? Because the Discord one is kind of a bust. I've tried talking in the Discord server for PokeMMO, and it's kind of tragic. Honestly, it's really tragic. It just genuinely, it feels like a majority of the time people aren't even talking about Pokemon. People are just shitposting. It's like completely unmoderated, what it feels like, and it's just I don't know. It feels like sometimes people are looking for, waiting to spring for a moment to just be like, actually with you. You know what I mean? That's just my experience, my very short experience of the PokeMMO Discord. So I'm trying to figure out which communities are actually like the real ones. You know what I mean? You know, where all the chaff is filtered out. You know, people don't talk about Discord. Patruski Discord is the PokeMMO Discord, right? Usually, influencer Discords typically be the better ones, instead of just the official ones that are just well for it. I don't know who Patruski is. I've heard their name before though. I'm under the understanding, like I understand that they might be a YouTuber. I think I watched one of their videos pertaining to Paris hunting about tiny mushrooms, as like a money-making thing, though I haven't really done that before. You shouldn't care what other people say. All you're doing is sharing your experience of the game so people cannot judge you at all because of your opinion. That's also fair. It is just my opinion of the game. I've got more than 100 hours in the game, you know? Maybe that's too little to mean anything, but that's my genuine experience so far. Getting the devs to clarify anything about this game is like pulling teeth. Pachuski legit organized an in-game riot and boycott because the devs were not listening to the players. Oh. I see. I didn't know that. Pachuski's Discord and mods are super active and helpful. Some of them are my friends. Pachuski himself is very helpful and he has very good details, using everything to the point. I might have to check out some of them. The people that have 10k hours across a decade, yeah, ooh, that's crazy. 10k hours. 10k hours. Yeah, I might have to join the Discord just to talk to them. Though I don't want to be a tourist, so I should watch some of their videos first. I should watch more of them. If you have 100+ hours in a game and don't have enough experience to have an informed opinion on the game, that kind of says a lot about the game to me. The game in and itself. Well, the thing is that this game is actually 5 games. It's 5 separate games. +100 hours of doing war. That's fair. I have also been doing 100+ hours of being a silly goose. Of doing stuff like, I'm gonna EV train at Route 1 at a super low level before I even beat Brock. Didn't Alice say she's super helpful and her Discord is mainly shiny hunting focus? It'll be better when you're around a community of shiny hunters. Yeah, I want to talk to people about shinies, but it's so difficult. As an elite when it comes to the game is a perfect place to go to as a new player. Okay. Understood. Understood. I'm here to hear you talk about Pokemon. Did you guys know I love mushroom crab? Even though it's not even really a crab, it's a cicada nymph. Paris is a cicada nymph. Like, basically, when you see those shells of cicadas before they hatch on trees, that's what Paris is. It's just with mushrooms on their back. Praise mushroom bug! All hail the mushroom! But why mushroom crab? It kind of looks like a crab. Is Ninkata an unshroomed Paris? Sorta, kinda. Ninkata is also a cicada nymph, it's just different. Mushroom bug love. Hydrate? Alright. Alright. Bum 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 bum. Paris is based on a parasite? Yeah, it's based off cordyceps mushroom. They have their own version of it though. Apparently the mushrooms in this game are the mushrooms that Paris has though are edible. Apparently the mushrooms that the Paris has is edible. And there's like a mushroom fanatic who does move resets and stuff. I mean, of all the things to dedicate hours of your life to finding an off-color version of, why dedicate hours of your life finding an off-color version of a mushroom crab? Because it's a cool bug? That's why. Lily and meal, crab and mushroom. True. So true. Favorite Pokemon? Yeah. I just like Paris. I just like Paris. Paris is a cool Pokemon. It's literally it's been my favorite since forever. I don't even remember, like, I went through Fire Red. I don't even remember finding Paris in Mount Moon. For some reason, I never got an encounter in the basement levels of Mount Moon on my version of Fire Red. I thought Paris was a Safari Zone only Pokemon. for the longest time on my official version of Fire Red that I had. There's real animes in the animals in the Pokemon anime besides Pokemon? Yeah. I think they're only in the first season though. Guys, the plan is still this. You're criticizing the whole idea of spending hours to get something you love in an MMO. It's fine if MMOs are not for you though. Right. That's just the MMO experience. Like, grinding for hours to find one particular drop, that's normal. That's normal MMO behavior, right? I can agree with that. I would love to go safari shiny hunting at some point, but then I would need a bunch of money, mucha moolah. I would totally hunt for a Safari Zone shiny Scyther. That would be crazy. That would be a crazy hunt. Play 1 hour a day and you're fine. I can't even do that. I don't know. I don't feel like fighting trainers off stream. Whatever you want, however you want. Yeah, I kind of want to get like an Android handheld or something, like maybe like a Steam Deck or maybe like an MSI Claw and play PokeMMO in like a smaller form factor. That would be so cool. I want the tactfulness. I want the tactfulness of like you know, like the 3DS or like a controller, or I mean, like I have a laptop I take to work that I could play with. Retroid Pocket 5 is your best bet, to be honest. It's like he's about to say something. Has PokeMMO what? Retroid Pocket 5 has PokeMMO pre-installed. Really? I didn't know that. Is it like, oh wow, okay. That's actually kind of crazy. Now, would Retroid Pocket 5 also have VPN support? Because like when I'm playing at work, I'd be playing from a VPN. Doesn't have the ROMs? Okay, so I would need to put them on like an SD card and swap them over, or connect it with a USB thing. It's an Android device. I need 700 hours to beat all regions, not because of the difficulty, because I took my sweet ass time and enjoyed it as slowly as possible. I did one region. Yeah. You have to compare yourself. I'm not trying to speedrun the regions. I know some people play this game and their whole thing is like, I need to get to the end game as soon as possible and beat all 5 regions. I'm not doing that, right? And now that Seki's seeming less and less interested in it, then I guess PokeMMO is just gonna have to be a solo thing for me. I don't know. It's kind of sad. There's Play Store, so you can install on VPN. Okay. Understood. I'd have to look into the hardware in it, because I would like one that runs really well. I don't know what the Retroid Pocket 5 is though. Like, does it use like a Snapdragon CPU or something? Does it have like a swappable NVMe or something like that? Right? You bought 16 games today. Holy smokes. I don't know. It's 250 Android device that has an old phone Snapdragon in it. I see. I still kind of like the idea of something like the AIM Thor, because even though it doesn't have very good speakers, I like the idea of 2 screens, because then I could have Discord on the other one. Price performance wise is pretty bad value, is it? I have a good video for you to watch. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't allow links in my chat just because of bots in Twitch. I'm sorry. If you have a link, you could join my Discord and pop it in there. I wouldn't mind that. You could put it in suggestions and I'll check it out. If that's too much trouble though, then DM Seki with the link and he can post it. I love $180 refurb Motorola's that are 1 to 2 year old flagship hardware plus any BT controller. Whoa. For your reference, your phone CPU is way better. Yeah. I have a... What is this? A OnePlus 12? Brought mine with me on deployment and it was amazing. Runs Game Boy and Wii games very well. Nice! Couldn't you also set it up that only people who have followed for some time can post links? I don't know how to do that, actually. I actually don't know how to do that. I don't know. I'm still kind of interested in the AIM Thor because it's like 3DS shaped, and it has two screens that you can have separate things on. So like you could have a you could have PokeMMO on the big screen, and then you can have like a YouTube video on the bottom screen. Or Discord on the bottom screen. Which is kind of cool. Meanwhile, stuff like the Steam Deck or MSI Claw or a lot of other options I see only have one screen. Ain't Thor is not really great price of performance when Claw exists for the price I showed you. So many options! Dude, I just had like 4 encounters. I'm gonna scream. Remember me, I am Team Rocket. Arnold's gonna get me! Run! He's after me. Also runs on your OnePlus 12? Yeah, it's just, I'd have to install it. I have to figure out how to install it. I just haven't tried it yet. Steam Deck is so unfortunately in scalp territory, so RIP getting those recently. Yeah. Arnold is Team Rocket. Look out for him. Single battle? No, I'm not gonna single battle you. I'm not gonna single battle you. Come on. My level 8 Oddish, bro? My level 18 Diglett? Is this what you want to fight? Do you want to fight though? I can get my bug team if you want. Okay, let me get my bug team and we can fight. Meet me by the Pokemon Center. Let me get my bug team. Give me your Pokemon, kid. Oh wow, I don't even have items anymore. What did I run? I ran... What is it? Where is it? Saucian. And you, what did I run on you? I don't know, I think I'll just give you a berry. Where's an oranberry? Alright, Arnold. You ready for a fight? Ba-da-da! Let's go. Team Rocket's fighting me. Butterfree. Are you gonna sleep me? Flash is Quick Claw, I see. Maybe I shouldn't have started with Beedrill. Psybeam! Ouch! Okay, I outspeed you. You're gonna have to force a swap here. Never mind. Alright, let's see. Leaf Blade. Alice, thanks so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, let's see. Do you have any crazy berries on you? Oh, do you have any crazy berries on you? Not very effective. You shouldn't have let me set up on you, Arnold. You let me Swords Dance twice. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, Charizard. Oh, right, you do have a Charizard, don't you? Okay. What is the play here? What is the play here? I actually don't know. Maybe do a slow pivot if I can? Ooh. I probably won't survive that. Yeah, I'm dead. Understood. Understandable. Have a nice day. Super effective. Bug team, go. No. How? That Sludge Wave really hurt. What are you goals in this game? I'm just kind of playing. Oh, I think you outspeed me here. I think you're about to use a priority move on me. I don't think there's much really I can do about that. Oh no, I outspeed you. Yeah, I want to get a shiny Paris. GG! GG, Arnold. That was fun, thank you. Do. Oh. Alright, let's get back to shiny hunting. Okay, I'll get you next time. Alright. That was fun, Arnold. That was a little nice break from the shiny hunting. But what are my goals for this game? My goals are... Honestly, I just like playing Pokemon. I just like playing Pokemon. I want to shiny hunt. I want to shiny hunt for stuff and then progress. Like, I like to do little gimmicky playthroughs of things. Like, I've gone through Kanto. Kanto is my first region. I've gone through Kanto practically entirely mono bug type. Because I like bug types, right? I really like bug types. So that's what I've been doing currently. But then I got filtered by the Elite Four. Because Gary cheated. Oh, wait, what was that? Wait, what did I just do? Whoa. Something just popped up. Oh. I accidentally hit Z. Anorith. Larvesta. Okay. Thank you for the Pokemon. There's no... Okay, let me clarify. There's no guarantee I'll use these. Because I like to use my OT mons. Like, I went through a long time... getting the Pokemon I have for the team I do now. And using these, like, there's no guarantee I'll use them. You can rebreed them to get your OT. Okay. Understood. Understood. Alright, trade confirmed. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's see. I'll put you here. Right now, because we're about to shiny hunt some more. Larvesta. She's cute. Larvesta is cute, but this is... Let me show you my team so far, actually. So, Scizor is also part of the team. But, like, this is the team I put together. That I challenged the Elite Four with. I've got Scizor. Then I've got Venomoth. This is my entire bug team. And I'm actually really proud because I went to get like above 120 EVs on everyone. For the most part. I mean IVs. Look at them. These are pretty good IVs for wild-caught Pokemon. I'd say so. And they're all currently level 62. Help a lot your run. Playing without me. Don't be sad, Alto Ship. But these are all Pokemon that I caught. And EV trained. Though, this is a speed EV trained Paris because he has Hasty. So he's speed EV trained. Speed and attack. HP and attack because he's got a priority move, so it doesn't really matter so much. Speed and special attack. That's a team I attacked the Elite Four with. And like I said, I mainly lost to really bad RNG. And the fact that Rhyperior knows Heat Crash, which still pisses me off. A lot. Did you get an Azumarill on Cobblemon? Enjoying the game? Yeah, I am enjoying the game. I just have some gripes about stuff like shiny locking. I think it's kind of dumb. But like, I don't know enough about the game. Like, I am not a long time player. I'm still very much so a new player, right? When I first heard about shiny locking, it like completely blew my mind. It completely blew my mind that that's the thing in this game. I guess what kind of set me off today was like apparently yesterday in channel 2 people were talking about moving the shiny locking to beyond just 8 badges and putting it behind beating the Elite Four. And that, like, I have a problem with that because that would immediately mean that I'm gonna get shiny locked if they ever implemented a change like that, right? If they implement something like that, that would suck because now I have to beat the Elite Four. And I tried to beat the Elite Four on stream, but then I lost. That's misinfo. I don't know how much of it is misinfo. Hi, Skibbity Riz. You'll just say random BS. Boom, 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 boom. They made a cute little quiz to see if you're shiny locked. Yeah, it's the support page, and I'm not shiny locked because I've got all 8 badges, right? I just haven't beat the Elite Four. I was just getting, like, I was in uproar this morning before I went to sleep because someone had told me that people were talking about wanting to move the shiny lock to post Elite Four, and I was like, bruh, now I have to deal with cheating Gary just to shiny hunt. And I was just like, if they interrupt my shiny hunting, like, because I've been shiny hunting for how long now for Paris? If they interrupt my shiny hunts with that and I have to go beat the Elite Four in the middle of it, it'll probably just kill my motivation to play. You know what I mean? Hi, Snowfall Dragon. I think you misread the message. No, I did not misread the message yesterday. That is not the case. Quite literally, the message was someone had told me that I should go ahead and beat the Elite Four because the quote unquote, the topic of shiny locking until you beat your first region came up in channel chat last night again. Quote unquote is what they said. And I said that that's cringe. Like, because they've already cranked the difficulty on Elite Four. And turning the Elite Four into some weird hardcore Pokemon players, like, CAPTCHA is weird. And nobody could vouch if it was outdated info. Nobody could personally vouch for it being outdated. What do they mean by that? Are they saying... Okay, I interpret that as them saying that the current system is out of date. I like playing hard Pokemon games, so I don't like MMO's approach to difficulty. But that's a hot take. I don't really care for their approach to difficulty here either. I don't like how the Pokemon's moves change depending on how your team changes. Like, that's already kind of cringe. And the fact that Rhyperior knows Heat Crash when he shouldn't know it, when he doesn't learn that until, like, Gen 9, that made me mad. Reliance on Focus Sashes and Sturdy. Right. They do kind of spam Sturdy quite a lot. It does get pretty frustrating. I mean, if we go back and watch the stream of me trying to beat the Elite Four, we can see that I just tried to fight fire with fire. I used Focus Sashes. I put a Focus Sash on my Pinsir, but then it didn't even freaking matter. Pinsir was my solution to Gary's Arcanine because Pinsir knows Stone Edge and Earthquake. Right? Pinsir knows Stone Edge and Earthquake. But freaking what happened? Gary landed a 10% chance to burn out with his flamethrower. And then it killed me through the Focus Sash, which was really, really sad. It made me really sad. Sorry, ads are about to play, guys. Ads are about to start on Twitch. This one to battle you, Buggy? Yeah, the 8 badges is easy. It's just, it is also like 90% of a game though. Like over 90% of a game. So I still uphold that you have to beat a majority of the game. Sorry, let me recategorize it because people don't like it when I say that. You have to beat 80 or 90% of a region to start shiny hunting to avoid shiny locking. Because that's my current stance on it, right? Which when you put it that way, it sounds like a lot, and to me, it does kind of feel like a lot. I like the idea. I like the idea of people being able to do stuff like a shiny only run, but that's just not possible, right? Do you want? You don't have to force yourself to do the 4. You can play another region. It might even be more optimal. Yeah, I'm considering going to Hoenn. The thing I'm trying to say is that nobody said they were planning on making it post Elite 4 last night, this morning. Okay. Alright. Maybe I misunderstood then. Maybe my crash out was for no reason then. Look at that person, shiny Dratini. Or is it Dragonair? Dragonair, Dratini. Look at them. Oh. Shiny Gyarados. Nice. Yeah, it was Dragonair. Well, the Toad. The Toad. It's the Toad. Oh, wait. What is that one again? Flygon? Right? Is that a shiny? I don't know. I can't remember what it looks like normally. I forget. I think it'd be greener normally, right? This is kind of paler green. With like brown eyes. Oh. I think Trapinch is cute too. By Brava? Whoa, they look really good here. Modest? Are they a special attacker? Attacker. Oh, okay. You ended up with it. Okay, okay, understood. Whoa. Look at that. Did you breed this one? Oh no, you caught it. Ooh. In a timer ball. It looks cool. It looks cool. Yeah, the timer ball looks really good with it. Brown Dragon. Shiny. I still want my... There was a really cool shiny I saw in the GTL for a Paris that was like crazy stats-wise. Advanced search. Shiny? Wait. Yeah. Paris. Someone was selling a Paris. This one. Is it this one? No, I think they sold it already. Someone must have bought it already. No, was it this one? No, it was this one. Look at the red mushroom. Yeah, this person has a crazy one. Look at this. Special attack is the lowest one. 140 IVs all in this for a wild caught Pokemon, and they only caught it after 71 encounters. This is a crazy one that this person has on the GTL. Look at these. This pretty good IVs, neutral nature, but then 71 encounters. Whoa. Yeah, I like wild caught Pokemon. I like wild caught Pokemon a lot. Oh, you posted more. Okay. Vampardos. And Azurill. Oh, green. Team Corpfish. Team Moon. Adamant. Are these wild caught? Oh, this one is hatched. Hatched in Water Labyrinth. Attack. Let's check out the IVs. Ooh. This one's got crazy IVs. Serious nature? Oh, neutral nature. Understood. There's so many moths flying in my room. Twitchy, stop sending bugs? Never. Never. That person is you? Yeah, I know. I figured it says barrels. Yeah. That's you. I know, I know. Sorry, did I never make a comment on it? Go man, go man. Go man. Lexi, some of my shinies to motivate you? Dude, I am motivated. I want a shiny Paris. The whole point of me getting a shiny Paris is so I use the Paris as my starter in another region. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm not even gonna evolve it. I'm gonna keep it as a cute little mushroom crab. I'm gonna give it an Everstone. But why Paris? Because I like it. It's a cute bug. Do you not desire the parasite to things only of shroom? No. Because when you evolve Paris, it becomes a hollow husk of what it was. It becomes a hollow husk of what it was, which is so sad. Parasect is mushroom brained. You like bugs? I do. Oh, sea waddle. Reverse sweep? Petalburg. I want to go to Petalburg Woods. I want to find a... Okay, after the shiny Paris, I want to shiny hunt a Slackoth in the Petalburg Woods. That's why I want to go to Hoenn next. Genuinely. Oh. Slackoth? Look at him! With a love ball. Do you want Slothwood specifically, or do you just want a shiny sloth? There's actually a better spot for a sloth, but it's super conditional. Oh, you mean the altering cave? I think that's where it is. Is that what it's called? Well, I don't mind some of the other Pokemon you can find as in Petalburg Woods is the thing. But I don't know. The cave seems kind of daunting to me. It seems kind of daunting to me. There's a 10% in the altering cave, but you can only find it in there on in-game Tuesdays. Oh. So an in-game Tuesday. What day is it in-game right now? Is it Tuesday in-game right now? I mean, it's Tuesday today. That's a little strange. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. So I never realized that this day would ever be different from the day in real life. I see. Understood. 10% in alternate. I thought Petalburg Woods was like a 12% chance to find a Slackoth. Game these last 6 hours. Oh. Okay, so I guess if I'm ever doing a Slackoth hunt, then if it's not Tuesday, then I just go to Petalburg Woods. If it is Tuesday, then I go to the Altering Cave. I see. I like slacking. I do like slacking, even though it's not a bug. I like slacking a lot. Parasect is the Last of Us. When you find one, will you call it Joel or Ellie? If I got a shiny Parasect, I would name it Mustard. Because the shiny Paris is gonna be named Ketchup because he's red. Or maybe Tabasco. Another bug. Another bug. Whoa, that's a crazy... I've never seen them. I honestly never... Turbo nerd. Okay. I've never seen this Pokemon as a shiny before. I like the look of it. Even though centipedes are kind of scary. Centipedes can... Oh my god, dude. If you've ever seen centipedes in the Philippines, that stuff... that's scary. They have like a really deadly bite. They have like the really big red ones that have a poisonous bite in the Philippines. And this is what that reminds me of. I've seen them before. I've almost stepped on one before. They'll eat your grandma, drag your brother into a hole in the wall. Oh god. Because it has swarm buff, increased chance of encountering mons. Yeah. I think... Oh yeah, I was using a Beedrill last, wasn't I? I grabbed the wrong Pokemon. Well, I ran out of Sweet Scent anyways. Your country is a spider that gives you a boner for 12 hours. Oh, you mean the banana spider? Because it hangs out on bananas. It causes... Apparently, the way it works is it causes all your blood vessels to, like, dilate or something. So, that's why. I only know that because I saw it in, like the 1,000 Ways to Die show. You remember that TV show? Look at Paris. Yay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I forgot to talk to the Nurse Jenny. Isn't that her name? Nurse Jenny? I forgot to talk to the nurse. We need our Sweet Scent. Nurse Joy. It's Officer Jenny. Nurse Joy. You're right. I didn't mean to use Dig. If I remember that show. They made everyone look like the biggest tricks of the planet before they killed them. Wait, which show again? I'm sorry. I talked about something. I made a reference to something, then I instantly forgot what I said. I don't know why, like, a fourth mother... Oh my god. Techie, has your motherboard arrived yet? Which show? Which show? That was always... Exactly, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, they did do that. I always felt bad. Well, they had to, because you would always feel bad if it was an innocent person getting killed in 1,000 Ways to Die. They would always do something to make the person seem like there was something wrong with them, or they did something wrong, or they're not a good person. You're right. There was literally one that really bothered me, where it was quite literally some lady who was just a fitness nut who grew her own greens in her garden, and apparently the only reason she died is because in the show was because her landlord kept spraying her garden with rat poison, and then she didn't know that, and then she didn't wash them, and then she ate it, and then rat poison is a blood thinner. The way rat poison works is it just thins their blood until they just go to sleep. And then she died. And I was like, that's so sad, because she didn't do anything wrong. I know in 1,000 Ways to Die, they're just examples, and they're based off of stuff that also happened. Oh, hello. Hello, Alice. They're also, they're just examples, but like, that's still very sad. Who doesn't wash their vegetables? I guess someone who has a home garden. Whoa. Skitty. It's Burret. Super rare shiny, by the way. Is a shiny Bulbasaur? Oh, I didn't even recognize it. It just looked really green to me. I was like, wait, Bulbasaur's supposed to look green, right? Is it? Whoa. Shiny, hidden ability, alpha Pokemon. Big attack. Chlorophyll. Double speed and harsh sunlight. Oh, shit. Nice. Glacian Town. So green. I'm afraid to overload you with info. I mean, yeah. Shiny hunting is something I'm new to. In all honesty. I'm still trying just to get my first shiny. I'm hoping to maybe get... Okay. I'm kind of hoping, if I don't make my own team, that if I catch a shiny or two, that, I don't know, maybe that would be enough to make an exception to join a team. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Though I also have to do research on teams. He's definitely recommended for this game. You ever see that mod I sent to Discord? Oh yeah. I did. The one that adds the Pokemon that are too shy to come out of their balls. I'll stream, y'all can talk in a Discord about all the super in-depth stuff too. Alright, we will find the mushroom crab now. Darn, it didn't work. A fifth... Wait, why do you have so many moths in your room? I just bombard people with info. I do that too. Especially when people ask me about tech stuff sometimes. Seki says I kind of talk about stuff that doesn't matter. I'm at 5,262 single encounters on Johto now. My new rival goal is to find a sweet Suicune before you get mustard. It's gonna be forever before I get mustard because I want just a regular Paris. If I get a Parasect shiny, what it would probably happen first is I get my shiny Paris first. Then later on, I go to the Cerulean Cave and shiny hunt for a shiny Parasect. That's what would happen. Because I want ketchup to stay as ketchup. Do 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 do. No. If you get a shiny Parasect shiny, you can breed it down to a shiny Paris. That's also true. I could go to the Cerulean Cave, but I don't know. Mount Moon is kind of where you see Paris for the first time in the anime and ever in the games. Surskit? Whoa. Relum? Whimsicott? Beat the Elite Four, you become like me. Look at all of these. Diego. It's Diego. Remoraid? P1? Q. Wait, this one's named Q-Tip. That's funny. Yakult? Isn't that literally like the probiotic drink? Furret! Whoa! Secret shiny. Man, I love Furret. Yay! Wow. Did you hatch this one? Ooh. Oh, that Magnemite on deployment? I see. I see. It's very cool. Diego the Magnemite. Little probiotic shots? Yeah, they are. Blade trap? A bug shredder? What are you doing to bugs? Don't shred the bugs. Don't do that. Guys, I kind of woke up and I just didn't even eat food. I woke up today, I didn't even eat food. I just went live. He was like crack as a kid. You drink crack? Crazy idea, don't do that. Listen, I woke up late, like quite literally, I woke up and it was like, oh man, stream starts in 5 minutes. I'm gonna eat food after stream. We have like less than 30 minutes and then I'll go look for food. Don't worry. And I also need to review this VOD and see how I sound mic wise. Probably like 5 sizes in a half hour. Listen, I was a very EP. I was an EP bungus. Oh, hello. Whoa. Protein bars are something you can grab and go. Honestly, protein bars by my desk is not a bad idea. I'm gonna run circles around you. Oh, I ran through you. That was a mistake. Do 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 do. Whoa. It's like, what is this? Lantern? Have I seen that one? It's this one. Angler Pokemon. I didn't realize this is an anglerfish. I just knew it had lantern stuff on it. Yellow Shard, Deep Sea Scale. The stuff that comes after this. Oh, where did you go? We shiny hunt more! Oh. No, not Zubats. Is it a neat Pokemon? Yeah, it's cute. Someone designed a jelly Pokemon that looks like it? Jelly Pokemon. Like jelly, like Jerry from Face Connect? Like the VTuber, I see. Oh, my headset is beeping at me. I need to change batteries. No! Hold on, let me change batteries real quick. I won't hear you guys for a second, even though I can't hear you guys at all in the first place. You have Pokeballs, right? Yeah, I do. Here, I'll show you. I got a bunch of Pokeballs. I have net balls, quick balls, timer balls, Dream balls? Yes. Even a master ball. All balled up. Nice balls? Thanks. You're balling? Yeah. Balling so hard. It's unreal. Very smooth and flawless. Bum, 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 bum. I sent you the jelly? Oh, it's cute! Water fairy type. That is cute. I feel like we'll find a shiny Paris any second now. Any second. It'll probably be the last encounter of the day. Truth. If Skeb's open for like 10k yen. Dream Shinies Mime Jr. Get it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Lapras? Lapras's animation is kind of funny. It's like they're so hoppy. It's like they're hopping in place. What is that one? Oh, trade request. Shiny charm. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna save that for another stream. Okay. Thank you for these. People have donated these to me before. I'm gonna save it for another stream where I'll have an entire hour. Because I'm not planning to go for another hour. I will save it for another stream. Probably, when is my next PokeMMO stream? I think my next PokeMMO stream is on Saturday. Because Thursday I have Cobblemon and Friday I have Cobblemon. And then Saturday we'll PokeMMO. How does that sound? Because we'll probably go for at least 5 or 6 hours on Saturday of shiny hunting. Because if I use that right now, I'll have to end stream in like 20 minutes. So I'd only get like 20 minutes worth of the shiny charm. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the trade. Bum, 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 bum. Stays up when you log off, does it? Is it really? Stays even if you log out. Oh, so if I don't log in at all. Okay, so I would just have to remember. Okay, then I can use it right now then. I'll use it right now then. I'll use it right now. I didn't know it stays. I'll just have to remember next stream to not log in and don't dilly-dally until I'm ready to do it. We'll log off outside of fight, yeah. Let's freaking go! Alright, thank you. Thank you so much. We will make this work. We'll make our dreams come true. Be able to stay into the cave until the charm expires? Yeah. We can make this happen. Dude, Staring at Paris makes me want mushrooms in real life. I want like fried mushrooms. Fried mushrooms is like one of my favorite appetizers ever. Like batter fried mushrooms, they're so good. You know, Outback has some really yummy ones. They're like crunchy. The crust they put on them is like their blooming onion crust that they put on them, and it's really crunchy, crispy. It's so yummy. You don't like mushrooms? I can give you my mushrooms when we get ramen together. Okay, I will take your ramen mushrooms. I'll trade you something for them. That's what we'll do. A kiss for a shrimp. All right. But we're gonna find it today. We're gonna find Shiny Paris today. For real this time. For real, not copium. Not copium. I think I wanna... Dude, I think I wanna have an entire... Once I find Shiny Paris... If I ever find Shiny Paris, you know... It could... What if it's like at 100... What if I literally... What if I literally make a video, right? That's like... I tried shiny hunting in PokeMMO and this happened. You know what I mean? Some clickbait title. And I talk about, like, what if I have an obscene amount of encounters for my first shiny hunt? Like, what if I go to like 100k encounters? Do it? That could be fun. It could happen, yeah. I could have some over-the-top narration where I'm like, I make it sound like I was fighting for my life by the end of it. You 100k 3 hordes? Like super tough, but still tough. Yeah. Do you put the encounter on the thumbnail? Yeah. You should putting the encounter in the thumbnail makes a lot of sense. That'd be a lot of fun. We would just have like what would be like some key stream highlights I could use? Maybe I should maybe if I start losing my mind, I start like I include clips of me just like incoherently babbling to myself. I'm just kidding. It's just a little MMO grind. It's not like it's gonna actually drive anyone insane, right? Right? Play Buck Bumble theme song the entire time too? No. Buck Bumble. I feel like putting the funny image up again. No, we've had enough of Buck Bumble. What's wrong with Buck Bumble? It's a good song. Wait, Mod Pack, what's wrong with Buck Bumble? That's like the bug monster girl national anthem. Keep playing Buck Bumble. It played for all of your stream. If I played any amount of Buck Bumble, I would have a monetization issue on my YouTube video. That's the sad part. Which means instead of playing it, I have to wrap it. Oh no, my 1 cent of ad revenue on that VOD, KEKW. No, my ad revenue when I have monetization turned off. Oh no. Did you hear that YouTube's ads are actually getting more invasive now? Like they'll play side by side the streams now. And they'll also mute the stream audio. They're like ingrained into it now. Did you hear about that? Isn't that kind of crazy? Hear it? Have you freaking seen them? You've seen them already, Gonpei? You have YouTube ads when you're watching a stream and they completely deafen the stream and they just play alongside them? That's crazy. Alright guys, what am I eating today? What am I eating today after stream? Should I order something? Gotten double ads that are actually disguised quad ads. Whoa. Get good food? Maybe I shall. Maybe I shall. Tacos? It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Is Cinco de Mayo? I don't know what that means. I forget what Cinco de Mayo is. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm an ignorant American. You have to explain it to me. I could look it up though. Let me look it up. Spanish holiday? Oh. Happy holidays! What is it? Annual celebration held on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of the Puebla. And oh shit, I have a shiny charm going. Hold on, I can't get distracted. Whoa, 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 hold on. You guys got me all tabbing and looking up stuff. Don't make me waste this shiny charm. I can't waste a single second of it. Hold on. Hold the phone. Just get wasted for most? It's about victory in a war. Every holiday? My family uses this excuse to get Mexican food. Dude, I imagine the Mexican restaurant near me is probably packed full of people. They're probably swarmed with people. The place is good? Yeah. I want you to come by again. And we can go there again. It's so funny. It's so funny that the Mexican food in my state is better than the Mexican food in your state. Though it could just be that one particular restaurant. That restaurant's really dang good. But you have terrible sushi. Yeah. Yeah, our sushi is terrible. Never again. Don't you like cream cheese with your cream cheese and cream cheese? 80% cream cheese, like what the That's funny. I think that's funny. An essential sushi ingredient, cream cheese. Yeah. The place is good. Shake it. It's good to me. That's literally one of the best places nearby. I'm serious. That's one of the best places nearby. There's probably a better place somewhere else. But like everything else would be too far away. Guys, I think we were caught lacking in the stream. I think we might have been yapping so hard that we haven't even gone through like 1,000 encounters yet for this today's stream. But we've been going for almost 3 hours. Dude, I think we were caught lacking today. What's the amount of encounter, like what's the ideal amount of encounters per 3 hours? With hordes of 3. I actually don't know. Big yawn. I mean, every clothing is plastic then? Dude, yeah, they have been using more like what was I about to say? Plastic stuff. Like all these kind of weird polymers and stuff for clothing. And I think they're pretty good at insulating, but they're not very comfy. Polyester? They're not very comfy. $750, 3 hertz per hour, but you're free hunting, so you get in and out. It's really dependent on how fast you go in and out of the process. Yeah, that's true. Is that what they call it? Free hunting? Because I'm not using leppas normally? I mean, people have donated leppas to me before. That last stream, I had a bunch of leppas that were donated to me. And I used them. Dude, we just breached 10k encounters with the Paris. 10k encounters. So I guess free hunting is just hunting with no leppas and, you know, traveling back and forth. That's why I have Diglett, so we can dig. You cannot breathe in them? If it's hot, you're dead? Oh. Yeah, you're right. Is it polyester mainly for like rain proofing stuff? Like you would use it in shoes, I can understand that, but like also then the shoes don't breathe very well and then your feet get sweaty. I have some really like I need some new work shoes, honestly, with better support, because it's just like they have good traction, so they prevent me from slipping, and I needed that definitely when I was doing more patrols outside, especially because like I was doing patrols even when there was snow on the ground, and there was like, oh my god, there was this scary, really scary tall staircase outside. It was completely covered with snow. That it and the thing is, it's also like a fire exit, right? And like I wouldn't trust a single person to use it without falling. I had to go out of my way during that patrol to kick as much snow off of it as possible while I was going through it. And if I wore bad shoes that day, I would definitely fallen and like hit my head or something. Those work shoes have done like so much for me in a short amount of time, but they just don't have good comfort. They're not very ergonomic. I'm in the moist hot jungle, so I don't like it very much. That's fair. That's completely fair. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. All right. It's almost time. It's almost time, chat. It's almost time. Wahoo! Yeah. I still need to figure out what I want to order if I do order something. I mean, it's Tuesday. Going into... I've done a good job of not ordering any DoorDash so far this week. I've done a good job so far. You know, I could probably try to keep it up a little while longer. I could eat stuff at home. We do have rice. We do have rice. But though, to be honest, I haven't even gone and seen if my parents have brought anything home. Because like I said, I woke up and I immediately went live. I wish I could stream for longer. Ooh, I wish I was a full-time streamer instead of having to wage. Ooh. Then I would shiny hunt so much. I would yap until my vocal cords explode. Mahahaha. All right, it's almost time. We're almost at the 3-hour mark. All right, guys, we consider part-time work. I have considered doing that. Raise your hands in the air. I need all your strength. Channel your energy to me so I can have the shiny Paris before stream ends. Only a couple more encounters. Hands up. Put your hands up. What? Gape? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I'll do that. Sorry. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. This next one is probably the last encounter. This is probably the last one, guys. I'm closing my eyes. Alright. 3, 2. This is it. This is the one. 1. Go. Eyes are closed. Dang it, dude. Dang it. I can't. Next one for sure. All right. Hold on. We get one more, guys. One more for sure. This time. All right, the next one. Just one more. Keep gambling. One more game. We're gambling at Pokemon. But dude, have you seen me play New Vegas? I got kicked out of like 3 gambling joints. All right. There we go, guys. There we go. We got to 1,000, not 1,000, 10,000 encounters today. Hold on, we need some music. We need some music for if I'm gonna go into the just chatting mode. That is so loud. Why is it so loud? Who reset my audio settings? I'm sorry. That was the loudest thing ever. I'm sorry. That was the loudest thing ever. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't know why it was set to 100% volume. I'm sorry. I did not mean for that to happen. Please forgive me. I did not mean for that to happen. Why was it so loud? Oh my god. Okay. Thank you for tuning into my stream. Thank you. Talking right now, I see this movie. I'm only here ringing. Oh my god. All right. Who are we gonna raid? Let's check out YouTube. Bah. I'm not sure who to raid. It was a fun stream. I like helping newcomers. Yeah. Thank you so much for having good yaps with me, honestly. Because obviously I have a lot of misconceptions about the game. I'm still a new player. It's just, so there's a lot that needs to be cleared up, and it's not like the devs are gonna come in and tell me and clear up anything for me. Nova? You want me to raid Nova? Okay, Nova Crusader on YouTube. Nova Crusader on YouTube. I know this game is brutal for new players. Yeah. Who is in the PokeMMO category? Can I make a new friend today? Can I make a new friend? Are there VTubers in here? I think I'm the only VTuber here. Are there any PokeMMO veterans who watch PokeMMO streams who know who to raid in the PokeMMO category? M4 devs, wait, did we add Shiny Sir Paris? You? Are you live right now, Barrels? Or are you saying you're a veteran? Who should we raid that's in the category right now? Raid Quizbee? Shiny Charmander Day. Let me check out this stream.
Struggling, I gotta struggle. I can only struggle.
Current Hunt Shiny Charmander.
He's a bastard. He's a bastard.
Are they a yapper? Are they a yapper like me? Oh, they're not too far off from where we are, from where we're hunting. All right. Let's leave a raid message. He has good videos. Oh, okay. He's a YouTuber I recommended you to watch earlier. All right, understood. Raid. Oh, that's the wrong raid message. Let's not do the raid emoji. Let's do the happy emoji. Let's do, what would be the raid message be for today? Something Pokemon related. Twitchy Buggy used raid. It's super effective. I'm using this one again. I know it's a cheesy bit, but I like this raid message. There. Is that a good raid message? I think that's a good raid message. Okay, come on, guys. Come on. I like that. That's a good Pokemon themed one. I think people should use it more often. Something like that. Yeah. That's a good raid message. Quizbee. Day 11. Oh, maybe I should include the amount of days I've been shiny hunting as well. I think I might have to do that. All right, start raid. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning into my stream. I had a blast hanging out with all of you. You're all lovely people. Please let me know how the microphone sounds. If it sounds good, if it sounds bad, let me know. I still need to play around with the equalizer on it, which we'll do probably before next stream, hopefully. I hope. On Thursday, we'll be playing Cobblemon with Seki, and on Friday, we'll be playing Cobblemon with Raimi, and then on Saturday, we'll be playing PokeMMO. So be on the lookout for that. Look out for the waiting rooms on YouTube. And be sure, I've never rated this person before, so please be nice. Okay? Please be nice. Yeah, hopefully the wage cage doesn't fuck up any of our stream schedule. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.